Hi guys, Barry Gorm here, NS Trapper Hunter. I've made a set of trap setters that I've had a set for quite a few years now, but there's no place on the trapping sites that I can find where you can buy the same kind of setters. So I decided to make my own, and there's been quite much interest in other trappers want to know how these setters work. So these are the setters. These are the setters. Once you get the traps set, you can hold these setters with one hand and use the other hand to do whatever you want with your trap. These will set number 2s and number 3 bridgers. Now whether they set the other types of traps, I do not know, because I don't have any other thing but bridgers. But I would assume they would, probably, as long as your levers can fit in between these slots. Okay, so I'll give you a demonstration on how these work. Like I say, they're very easy. You don't have to kneel down, you don't have to put anything over your knees. I will say that if your traps are 4-coiled, they are a little harder to haul together, but you should have no problem once you get on to how they set. So anyway, we'll show you how these work. This is a number 3 bridger, 4-coiled. Okay, so all you have to do, the reason why there's a cable that fastens these together, the reason why that's there, so you can just drop one while you're working on the other one. I like to set my traps with the dog here, away from me. Makes it easier to handle with your hands. You put one of these setters down over your spring, your lever. You bring the other one up here. You set that over your lever. I'll just back up a little bit and set the camera down so you can see what's going on. Now see, well, I can hold that with one hand. It's just everything's laying there. So I'll just bring the camera down some so you can see what's going on. There, you just take both hands, push it together, and once it's together you can hold it. You can hold your trap with one hand. Okay? So now you just take your loose jaw or your spring jaw, push it down. It stays there. See? There's your dog over here. It stays there like that. Okay, so now you put your other jaw, leave your other jaw up, put your dog, it's hard to show you this way because you got to get the camera. You put your dog down over your jaw, and you take your other hand, you push up on sometimes you put your finger on top of the dog, and sometimes you don't have to. It all depends on how much wax you got on your trap and how the jaws are laying. Okay, so here's your dog over top your jaw, push down on your dog and lift up on your lever on your pan. Okay, now your pan is hooked onto your dog. I usually put my whole hand right underneath the dog, and it holds the dog in the set position. Now you can relax your hands. Okay, and you can let that one drop and take it right off. So there's the setter, here's the trap. So now that you get your hand under there, it can't go off. That's just a precaution I do. Okay, remove your hand out of there. If your trap is a night latch, you night latch it, and they're set. So that's the number 3 bridger. Number 2 bridger, the same thing. Make sure your dog is out over top of your trap. Okay, so when you go to set it, it's not in your way. Put one setter on, put the other setter on. Here we are with 2 setters. Okay, set over top of your levers. bring the trap down like so, hold it, and you can hold it with one hand, no big problem. Your lever goes down, bring your dog over the top. Okay, there's your dog. Go over the top. You reach in through your, underneath of your loose jaw, you reach in like so. You can hold down on your dog with one finger, and then use your thumb on this side. Okay, use your thumb, lift up on the lever or your pan, and put your hand underneath, and you just drop that off, and you're set. And you just, if it's not latched, you just set your trap, and everything lays nice and flat. Okay, so that's that setter. Show you again without talking how simple it is to set these traps. Now, remember I said make sure it's not, you don't have to make sure, but it's easier if your dog is away from you. Okay, put one on, put the other one on, bring it down, and we're set. Okay, you don't have to kneel down to put your other setters on. You don't have to step on your levers to get them set and that type of thing. So it's perfectly easy this way. You don't get tired out through the day, and you just set them off. And the number 3 again. Here's the number 3. You can set these traps all day. Doesn't take no time to set those traps. You don't get tired. There we go. Ready to go. So just a few people want to know how these setters work. I wouldn't go in the woods without them. I mean, I have gone in and forgot them home and had to like set 2 or 3, but not during the opening season. I make sure I got these with me. But anyway, these will set number 2s and number 3 bridgers. I would think the Dukes probably the same. It will probably, as long as the levers can get inside of those these openings here, should be no problem. I wouldn't think. So anyway, just thought I'd show some guys how these work. They're very simple. Way easier on your back. So anyway, catch you guys later on. Catch you guys later on, and everybody be safe out there during this COVID stuff. Right now, Nova Scotia here, we're locked down. We can't go outside of our municipality. So anyway, catch you guys later. All the best.